It's garage sale time again at Aston 1936. In this episode of Aston1936.com, it's garage sale time again. As you know, I do a whole bunch of projects throughout the years, and I tend to accumulate bits and pieces. So I'll try something, I'll put it on the car, and then I may move on to something else to try something else out. Or I'll go and actually buy something, a production part, to try and compare it to an aftermarket part, and at the end I have some leftovers. So I'm trying to raise a little money for future episodes. I'd like to buy some new things for upcoming filming, and so this is a way for you to support the channel. I'm not a rich billionaire YouTuber. Basically I make on average about $3 per video. So I'm not in it for the money, I'm in it for the love and the feedback from you guys. So I have a bunch of stuff to sell off, and if you'd like to support the channel, a great way to do that and get something for it would be just to buy one of the things that I've got for sale right now. So I'm going to take you through the list and let's see what I got. So many of you saw me do a whole year's worth of videos on multimedia system upgrades, and one of those items was a Mr. 12-volt Bluetooth USB streaming type device that plugs right into the fiber optic bus of the car. I have a whole video on how to install this up there, but I ended up sticking with my Aston installations kit, which was higher end. So I've got this up for sale if you'd like to have it for yourself. Free install video. One of the popular series I've had is how to add a skid guard plate to the nose of your Aston Martin. Well, I did that using these SlipLo polyurethane kind of really hard plastic kits. They look fantastic on the car. Well, the manufacturer sent me a couple of extras that I can do whatever I want with. So if you'd like to get a SlipLo kit from me directly, go ahead and buy one of those. So during my performance upgrade series, I fitted a set of Velocity AP GT4 Airbox Delete Kit air filters to my car, and I have the brackets and both of the air filters. I ran these for about a year, and then I ended up switching back to my standard air boxes because I wanted to do a series on the regular paper air filters and replacement. So I have these for sale. These are no longer in stock right now over at Velocity AP, so if you'd like to get a set of these beauties for your car, please let me know. And down here you also see it comes with the two brackets you'll need to install them. And I have a cool set of videos on how to install them. While I was researching alternative spark plug options for the V12 engines, I got a set of the DBS 1 temperature cooler spark plugs. So my DB9 uses this temperature, DBS uses a slightly cooler tip spark plug. So I actually bought a full set of 12 DBS spark plugs that you could run in your DB9 as well. By the way, I'm only selling these as a complete set, not a plug or two at a time. So if you'd like to get a set of these, please let me know. During my How to Refurbish Your Fuel Injector series, I bought some absolutely brand new Aston Martin OEM fuel injectors for my 2005 DB9 because I wanted to test the performance of the refurbished ones against the brand new ones. So I have quantity 3 of these brand new Aston Martin fuel injectors. Now these are pretty specific, I think, to the 450 horsepower engine, so you're going to want to check the part numbers that I'll have listed at the end. Also during the fuel injector refurbishment segment, I ended up buying a set of Aston Martin O-rings, the proper ones. There's green ones and blue ones that seal both ends of the fuel injector, so when you take them out you're supposed to replace them. Aston Martin, though, cleverly, like any baker, sells them in sets of 8. So to do a V12, you'd actually have to buy 2 boxes of the O-rings. Well, I've used up 1 box and I have 4 left of each of the blue and each of the green. So if you want to save yourself a few dollars and just have to buy 1 box of each color for yourself and just get these others from me, you can use up these last 4 I have. So I've got those for you. And if you're looking for a full set of 12, what I can offer you is a set of aftermarket O-rings that came from the fuel injector cleaning company. They had fitted new O-rings to my car. I just switched to the factory OEM colored ones, but in here are 12 blue and 12 black. No real difference there, O-rings, so you could get a complete set of 12 if you'd like to have these. Had a little bumper scrape in your Aston? I have a factory OEM right front fender for an early model Gaydon DB9. So if you'd like to get yourself a completely brand new fender, this one's in primer gray, just like it came from the dealership. Has the original tags on it still. It has a few cosmetic scrapes and scratches because it's been sitting around, but like any part that you're about to fit to your car, it just needs, final finishing by your body shop. So if you're looking for a new right front fender, this is the big ticket item here. So I'm hoping to find a home for this. I hope I'll never need it for my car, but maybe this is something you'd be interested in. And while we're talking about body panels, I actually have a left lower sill for an early model DB9. So this is a factory OEM sill, also brand new. It's in primer. Again, has the same sort of limited sort of scuffs and stuff from sitting around in the primer, but so maybe you'll be able to use that on your project. Several years ago when I had my car resprayed, I did a series on how to refurbish your grill if the paint was flaking off the grill. And so I solved that by using vehicle wrap. So I had to buy a minimum length of the vehicle wrap, so I still have a good amount of this. I've sold a few of these kits already, but basically I would sell you enough 3M vehicle wrap to do all your grill bars in your car if you wanted to get that done. So I'm doing this really inexpensively if you'd like a set of these. So most of you know I'm an OBD2 tool junkie. They got the Think Diags, the AMDS, an Autel. Well, the manufacturer sent me a ThinkOBD 100. Now this is just a really basic OBD2 tool. You could use it on, it doesn't have any, it's not going to talk specifically to the Aston Martin codes, it's just a generic OBD tool. But it's brand new in the wrapper. I'm not going to ever probably use it, so I'd like to move it on to somebody else. Maybe you'd like to use this with your car. You could at least check your misfires and a few other things with it. So I'm selling this really cheap, and if you happen to buy one of the big expensive items, I'll throw this in for free. During the alternate O2 sensor series, I bought a number of different O2 sensors that would fit the Aston Martin DB9. I happen to have 3 of them left over. These ones are from Walker. It's an aftermarket brand. So they're really an inexpensive version compared to buying the part at the dealership. So if you're interested in some really cheap O2 sensors that are brand new, just let me know. So in addition to all those kind of cool, obvious things, I have a bunch of odds and ends. I've got some PVC system piping with duckbill valves. I've got a MAF tube. I've got a 12-volt terminal cover. So I'd suggest that you go over to the Aston1936.com website, and that's where I'm going to have everything that's available still listed. So I have a garage sale link along the top, and if you go there, you're going to basically see all the items I have, what the prices are. Shipping is going to be from California, so the shipping costs will be on top of whatever the sale price is. And as the items sell off, I'll just go ahead and remove them from the page. So hopefully something here has interested you and you can help support the channel. Down below in the description field, I'm also going to have a link to my email address. If you're interested in one of these items, you can email me. But really, head over to the Aston 1936 page, check out the garage sale, and you'll know all the things I've got available for you. Well, hopefully something here is interested in you. End up buying something to support the channel. Down here, you're going to find a link to the companion blog article with the garage sale. Up here, you'll probably find some link to my next video, whatever's interesting. If you'd like to see videos from the channel, please go ahead and subscribe and like. It always helps build the channel up. And as always, I love to hear your comments. Please leave those down below. Thanks for watching.